Imagine an animal longer than 3 school buses. It moves through water you will never see. The ocean hides creatures we can barely measure. Their bodies stretch beyond what feels possible. And most of us have never truly understood their size. We talk about whales, sharks, and giants of the deep. But the real numbers will reshape your imagination. Below the surface, scale becomes a different language. The biggest animals on Earth are not on land. They are down there, breathing in the blue. Start at the surface, where light still touches the water. The world feels familiar here, almost safe. Waves roll across an endless blue plain. Nothing seems unusual at first glance. And a shadow moves beneath your boat. Something enormous is rising slowly from below. A dark back breaks the surface in silence. Mist sprays high into the air above it. It is a blue whale, the largest animal ever known, larger than any dinosaur scientists have confirmed. Nothing else on Earth has matched this scale. Not in size, not in voice, not in weight. A blue whale can reach about 30 meters long. That is nearly 100 feet of living muscle. Its heart alone can weigh as much as a small car. Each beat pushes blood through endless arteries. A newborn calf is already bigger than most boats. It drinks hundreds of liters of milk every day. Its tongue can weigh more than a fully grown elephant, yet it feeds on creatures smaller than your thumb. Blue whales eat krill, tiny shrimp-like animals in vast clouds. They swallow millions in a single lunge. Their call travels for hundreds of kilometers underwater. It is one of the loudest sounds in nature. Low rumbles pass through entire ocean basins. Other whales hear and answer across the dark. When they breathe, a tall spout rises like steam. It can reach more than 9 meters high. Now picture another giant gliding nearby, spotted and slow. This one has no teeth, only a vast open mouth. It is the whale shark, the largest fish on Earth. It can reach around 18 meters in length. Despite its size, it is gentle and filter feeds quietly. Divers float beside it as if beside a moving wall. Scientists still do not know exactly where they breed. Much of their long lives remains a mystery. They carry pale spots like underwater constellations. No 2 whale sharks share the same pattern. Beside it cruises another giant, the basking shark. It can grow to roughly 10 meters long. Its mouth gapes open wide enough to swallow a person. Yet it eats only plankton drifting in the current. Then comes the fin whale, the second longest animal alive. It can reach about 26 meters in length. Its jaw is strangely asymmetrical, dark on one side. Scientists still debate exactly why. Sleek and fast, it is sometimes called the greyhound of the sea. It slices through water with quiet power. Sperm whales appear next with massive square heads. Males can reach around 18 meters long. Their heads hold the largest brain on Earth. It can weigh nearly 8 kilograms. They dive deeper than almost any other mammal. Some descend beyond 2,000 meters into darkness. Down there, they hunt giant squid in total black. We rarely witness these battles directly. Deep wounds mark the heads of older males, round scars left by giant squid suckers. We imagine these clashes through tooth marks and tails. The actual moments stay hidden in the abyss. The giant squid itself is a legend made real. Its body and arms can stretch around 13 meters. Its eyes are the largest known in the animal kingdom. Each can be the size of a dinner plate. Even larger is the colossal squid found near Antarctica. Estimates suggest it may reach 14 meters long. It is heavier and bulkier than the giant squid. Scientists have studied only a handful of specimens. Most of what we know comes from stomachs of sperm whales. The full living animal remains rarely seen. A few have been filmed alive in deep water. Each sighting feels like a small miracle to scientists. Could you stay calm meeting these eyes in the dark? Tell me honestly down in the comments below. Now drift back toward open water and look around. The largest animals share the ocean with quieter giants. The bowhead whale lives in icy Arctic seas. It can reach about 18 17 meters in length. It may also be the longest-lived mammal on Earth. Some are believed to live over 200 years. Right whales drift slowly through cold coastal waters. They can reach around 17 meters long. Their thick bodies are wrapped in heavy blubber. They were once hunted nearly to extinction. Humpback whales are smaller but unforgettable in motion. They reach about 16 meters in length. They leap fully out of the water and crash back. Their songs echo for hours across the sea. Gray whales travel some of the longest migrations on Earth. Their journeys span more than 16,000 kilometers. They follow ancient routes between feeding and breeding grounds. Calves swim beside mothers the entire way. Orcas sometimes ambush them along the route. The cold water remembers ancient struggles. Now imagine looking down instead of across the surface. The giants change as the light begins to fade. Manta rays glide like dark, silent kites. Their wingspans can stretch up to 7 meters across. They open their mouths wide to gather plankton from the water. Movement looks slow, but covers great distances. Ocean sunfish drift sideways near the surface, strange and round. They can weigh over 2,000 kilograms. They are the heaviest bony fish known to science, yet they feed mostly on soft jellyfish. Leatherback turtles cross entire oceans through deep blue. Their shells can reach about 2 meters long. They dive deeper than any other turtle on Earth. Some descend beyond 1,000 meters. Saltwater crocodiles patrol estuaries and coastal mangroves. Large males can reach around 6 meters long. They are the largest living reptiles on Earth. They have ruled coastlines for millions of years. Their ancestors swam beside marine reptiles long ago. Today they remain quiet kings of muddy water. Now think about sharks beyond the gentle giants. The great white shark prowls open ocean waters. Large females can reach around 6 meters in length, yet most we see are far smaller than that. The Greenland shark moves slowly through frigid Arctic depths. It can reach over 5 meters long. It may live for hundreds of years in icy darkness. Scientists believe some are older than nations. Tiger sharks, bull sharks, and hammerheads also patrol coasts. Each carries its own quiet menace and grace. Hammerheads sweep the sand for hidden prey. Their wide eyes scan a broader world than ours. But the truly biggest predators in the ocean are not sharks. They are toothed whales, hidden in plain sight. Orcas hunt in coordinated family groups across every ocean. Large males can reach about 9 meters long. They prey on fish, seals, and even other whales. Different populations follow very different traditions. Pilot whales and false killer whales travel in tight pods. They communicate through complex underwater calls. Beaked whales remain among the least understood mammals alive. Some species have been seen only a few times. They dive deeper and longer than nearly any mammal. They appear briefly and vanish into the deep. New species are still being identified at sea. The largest beaked whales may rival small sperm whales. Now sink past sunlight into the twilight zone. The water turns from blue to deep, ink dark blue. Here, size and shape change in strange ways. Animals grow long, ribbon-like, and ghostly pale. The oarfish drifts vertically in the open water column. It can reach over 8 meters in length. It is among the longest bony fish on Earth. Sailors once mistook it for a sea serpent. Siphonophores stretch through the dark like glowing chains. Some colonies can extend beyond 40 meters long. They are not single animals, but cooperative communities. Each part has a different role inside the whole. That makes some siphonophores longer than any blue whale, yet they are built from countless tiny bodies. Lion's mane jellyfish trail tentacles through cold northern seas. Their tentacles can stretch beyond 30 meters. Its bell looks soft and almost shy, but the trailing threads form a vast living net. Deeper still, ghostly jellies drift in slow currents. Some pulse with faint internal light. Giant two-worms grow on hot vents below. They cluster in tall, pale forests on the sea floor. In the deep, the meaning of huge begins to shift. Length, weight, and structure tell different stories. A blue whale is the heaviest known animal on Earth. A siphonophore can be longer, but far lighter. Sperm whales hunt the largest invertebrates in the dark. Giant and colossal squid hunt back in their own way. Scale in the ocean is not one single number. It is depth, length, mass, and reach combined. A manta is huge in wingspan, but light in body. A sunfish is heavy but short in length. Each giant measures the ocean in its own way. Together they fill it from surface to floor. Now imagine all these giants moving at once. Whales rising, sharks circling, squid pulsing below. You floating in a world built for giants. Every layer of water holds another scale of life. And we have only mapped a small portion of it. Vast regions remain almost completely unexplored. Most of the deep seafloor is uncharted in detail. We know its average shape, not its hidden corners. New giants are still being measured and described. Old estimates are revised as technology improves. Some species we considered rare may be quietly common. Others we thought common may be quietly disappearing. Whaling once pushed many of these animals toward collapse. Some populations are slowly recovering today. Others remain critically endangered, with few individuals left. Their size cannot protect them from human pressure. Plastic, noise, ships, and warming seas all reach them. Even the largest animals depend on a fragile balance. Ship strikes injure whales along busy coasts. Sonar and engine noise crowd their silent world. Krill and small fish shift as oceans warm. The giants must follow their food or starve. When a great whale dies, its body sinks slowly down. It becomes a feast lasting decades on the seafloor. Entire ecosystems grow on those silent, enormous bones. Life feeds on the giants long after they fall. So their size is not only physical, it is also the size of their role in the sea. They move nutrients across thousands of kilometers of water. They shape currents, food webs, and carbon flow. Lose a giant, and the ocean shifts in ways we feel. Lose many, and balance becomes harder to hold. Their droppings fertilize surface waters with iron. Tiny plants bloom and feed the entire food web. Without the giants, the sea grows quieter and emptier. The whole system loses its slow heartbeat. Stand again on that small boat at the surface. Below you, true scale is hidden in shadow. A blue whale could be passing under your hull. You might never hear, see, or sense it. That is what makes the ocean so humbling. Its largest residents move through it almost invisibly. We measure them in meters, tons, and decibels, but their real size lives in awe. Each one is a reminder of how small we are and of how much wild life still endures. If this descent moved you, leave a thought below. Tell me which giant haunts your imagination most. Subscribe and turn on the bell for more journeys below the light. There are deeper stories still waiting. The biggest animals on Earth do not walk beside us. They glide unseen through a darker, greater world.